Your money, your roads, your freedom. It is all connected by one invisible engine. Why can you buy a house, but you can never buy the road in front of it? Today, we break down the financial backbone of Pakistan. From the massive ships docking at Karachi port to the legendary vault opened by Quaid-e-Azam himself. This is the difference between being a simple consumer and an economic expert. Let's crack the code.
Let's start with the basics. Everything around you is either a good, like a toy or book, or a service, like a haircut or a doctor's checkup. But economists divide the world into two camps, private and public. How do we tell them apart? We use two magic words, excludability and rivalry. Let's apply the chocolate bar test. If I buy a chocolate bar, can I stop you from eating it? Yes, that is called excludability. I can exclude you. If I eat this chocolate bar, is there any left for you? No. That is called rivalry. My consumption rivals yours. Because a chocolate bar is both excludable and rival, it is a private good. This is what businesses sell in malls and grocery stores. Now look at a street light provided by the government. Can I stop a non-taxpayer from seeing the light? No, it is non-excludable. If I use the light to see the road, does the light become dimmer for you? No, it is non-rival. This is a public good. Private businesses can't sell streetlights or national defense because they can't charge people individually for it. That is why the government steps in. They collect taxes from your parents, income tax, sales tax, and use that pool of money to build roads, bridges, and parks for everyone.
Now, let's zoom out. No person can make everything they need, and neither can a country. Centuries ago, trade started because one tribe had wheat and the other had iron. Today, it's the same, just on a massive scale. This is the world of imports and exports. Think about the phone you are watching this video on. It was likely assembled in China or Vietnam. Pakistan bought it. That is an import. Imports act as a lifeline for things we don't produce enough of, like heavy machinery, trucks, and high-tech electronics. But Pakistan gives back to the world too. That is our export. Did you know that the footballs used in the FIFA World Cup are often made in Sialkot? That is Pakistan's pride. We send rice, cotton, textiles, and leather goods to the world. When we export, we earn foreign money. When we import, we spend it. International trade isn't just about money, it's about connection. It makes countries realize they are interdependent. We need them and they need us. It promotes cultural understanding and economic growth.
Trade requires money. But where do you keep it? Under your mattress? No. You go to a bank. Banks are the trust centers of society. They do three simple things. They accept your deposits, they keep them safe, and here is the secret. They lend that money to others who need to build houses or start businesses. This cycle of depositing and lending is what makes the economy move. But who controls the banks? Enter the boss, the State Bank of Pakistan, SBP. This institution is so important that on 1st July 1948, the opening ceremony was performed by the founder of the nation, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah himself. The State Bank is the bank of banks. It has massive responsibilities. 1. Issuing currency. Every note in your pocket comes from here. 2. Maintaining value. They ensure the Pakistani rupee holds its purchasing power. 3. The government's bank. When the government needs to pay salaries or pensions, the state bank handles it. 4. Lender of last resort. If commercial banks run out of money, the state bank helps them. Without an effective state bank, the financial system would collapse. It is the heartbeat of our economy.
So we have private goods, public goods, trade, and banks. But how is it all organized? Pakistan operates under a mixed economy. This means we are not purely capitalist, where the government does nothing, and not purely socialist, where the government owns everything. We are a mix. You can open your own private shop, private sector, but the government runs the railways and the post office, public sector. The government acts as a referee. It sets the rules, protects the weak, and sometimes controls prices of essential items like wheat or sugar, so they don't become too expensive for the common man. Our economy has evolved. When Pakistan was born, we were an agricultural nation. We sold cotton and wheat. Then we moved to industry, turning that cotton into clothes. Today, we are seeing the rise of the service sector, education, health, banking, and IT. This is where the future jobs are.
Before we end, I have a challenge for you. I want to see if you became an expert today. I am going to name a service, and I want you to tell me in the comments, is it a public good or a private good? Here is the item: a ticket to a cricket match at the stadium. Think about the rules we learned. Is it excludable? Is it rival? Write your answer in the comments below. I'll be hearting the correct answers.
To summarize, we learned that private goods are what we buy, and public goods are what the government provides for everyone. We saw how trade connects us to the world through imports and exports. We understood that banks circulate money, but the state bank controls the flow. And finally, we learned that Pakistan is a mixed economy, blending the best of private freedom with public responsibility. Understanding the economy is the first step to improving it. If you found value in this video, smash that like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm show this knowledge to more students. Subscribe for more deep dives into how our world works. This is Moral Vision AI, signing off.